actually have Gunnar, the birthday boy himself. Gunnar, good sir, can you hear me? And firstly, happy birthday. Congratulations on the win. And how do you feel about having broken 2 records pretty much today with your performances?
Hello. Good games. I didn't know I broke records. I don't know what records I broke in these games, but I guess it feels good that I broke records.
You had fastest Bloodstone ever on Viper and the most building damage done in the DPC so far, and second most all time on your Lone Druid.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually, I didn't know that.
Speaking of Lone Druid, whose shout was it to say, guys, let's just get this first 2? Did you ask for it as a birthday gift in this game?
They picked Ember, and we were like, oh, if we give me a Lone Druid, I'm just gonna win the game. Like, no one has to do anything, and the game ends. So we just picked me Lone Druid.
One thing that I've noticed about how you guys have been playing so far is that you tend to be able to pick these drafts that have an air of inevitability about them, that come a certain point in the game, the opponent can't really do anything. Is this a strategy that you thought about well in advance, or does it just so happen in the game itself? Or is it a thing of just in the game itself you decide, hey, this actually is a viable way to approach the strategy?
I don't know if it's draft. It's more in game. It's just we try to not make plays that are too risky. We just try to like slowly win the game, and then we always, if like, you know, we have the choice between diving tier 4s or taking Roshan. We try to stay back and take Roshan. I've had bad experiences with taking tier 4s instead of Roshan before, so we're currently on the safe plays right now and just winning.
All right. Hi, Gunnar. Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday.
Hello.
I want to ask, is there when you come up against teams like Thiuth compared to like the top pro teams like TSM, do you prepare in a different way? Like, or do you have like certain strats kind of that you feel like you use against these teams? Like, is there any element of taking them less seriously? I mean, kind of a BM question, but I'm just curious. Any fun strats?
So, yeah, we're good. We still talk about the games in terms of like, I guess what you call like the big 2, big 3 kind of thing, where when we're prepping, we're like, oh, what would we do versus these teams or versus this teams, like versus TSM versus Shopify. Sorry. But we still prep for these teams. We talked about it, and we said that we want to take every game as serious as the other and try to like play our best. So I wouldn't say that we're like drafting or prepping any less for them, but we are doing it with like a lens of the upcoming matches as well.
Okay. And did you get anything nice for your birthday? Like a gift that you love and cherish?
There's a lot of hats here. There's a crown, but it did not fit on my head.
Try and put it on. Come
Let's
on.
see.
Right
Try
now.
the crown. Try the crown.
It's
Please.
No.
Come on. At least
It's
balance it on your
literally-
head.
It cannot fit.
That's good. That's good.
It's good enough.
Leave it
I have
there.
to hold it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
But
make Yamsum hold it.
yeah, we had cake. We had some cookies last night. We've been in a good mood all day. I have a sash that I've been told I contractually have to wear by my manager. So, yeah, I got 2 ribbons, but
Yeah. Happy birthday once again. I won't bother you with Dota anymore. I just want to know, where are you guys going for the birthday? Are you gonna celebrate it somewhere nice?
are we? I don't know if we have any birthday plans.
No birthday.
I've just been trying to play Dota. There's been a lot of things that haven't been Dota. I just wanted to play Dota today.
Okay, fair enough.
What, 12-hour birthday stream to end off the day or what?
Yeah, I thought about doing a stream, a little bootcamp stream, but there's a lot of noises right now, so we'll have to see how it turns out.
How have things actually been going for you all in the boot camp? Like, how's the environment been? Does it start? We were speaking earlier when you spoke to Yamsum last time around when you won. He said the environment was quite positive, but is it also productive? Can you guys have the serious conversations about the game, even when things are going as well as they have been so far?
Yeah, I think we've been taking everything pretty seriously, and it's been really helpful because there was a time where there was the 6 of us, the 5 of us and the coach, and we were having 3 separate conversations with 2 people in the same room, and no one like. And everyone worked. Everyone got their replays or whatever they wanted to talk about. So, if you're online, you have 6 people in a Discord call, and you want to talk about 3 topics. That's going to take you 10 hours, because then everyone gets mad that they're being talked over. So, just even being able to like separate conversations physically just makes everything a lot easier.
Now that definitely makes sense. That definitely makes sense. One more question that I want to ask you, because I've been curious about this, right? Astini, I've spent some time with him, right? He has a very great Dota mind. in what ways has he helped change some of the way that your team approaches the game? Like, what's his impact been like so far? Like, can you tell us some of the ideas that he's inculcated? Obviously, you don't have to reveal too many strats, but just how has he changed how you approach the game generally?
He's done a lot of he does more of like the draft prep. He's the one who drafts for us, so he clicks the buttons. And then also like out of game, it helps. I know it helps Moo, and it helps me. Like we don't really have to worry about the draft prep too much. That like we have someone dealing with it, and he's looking up, and he'll bring stuff up. He'll be like, "Hey guys, I saw this. Maybe this is really good." Or, "What about this response to this hero?" Or, like, "This is what I saw being picked earlier this morning when I was watching Dota for 12 hours in a row." So it's just a lot of information that he kind of gives us, and he also like puts it together in a nice way that will help us.
Okay, that certainly makes sense. Sheep, I know you had one more question before we let Gunnar go.
Yes, sir. When you do go up against like the big three or whatever of NA, like the more better teams, what do you think is like the most important factor between both teams, like to help you come out on top? Like, is it like drafting or like gameplay, or there's certain parts of Dota that is just more important for you to win?
I think it's mostly drafting. I know last year during DPC, I think a lot of our matches were drafting issues that we would lose. And then the worst we would do is we'd see this hero and we're like, "Ah, this hero's really good in this one specific situation." And then we'd hype it up and then we'd force it, even though it's not that situation at all. And so I think now that we have someone who's like full-time working in the draft, and someone out of the team is clicking buttons, so he's not really too biased towards heroes, that it helps our drafts be a lot more stable, I think. And I think that's probably the biggest thing, because after the drafts, if the drafts are even, I think the game ends up, gameplay aside, I think that's where the teams are close.
Okay. I mean, clearly, it's already had a positive impact on the squad, and we can't wait to see further down the line when you do play against the TSMs and the Shopify Rebellions, whether or not this is going to have better results than last season. And I know Yamsen said to us that you guys want to challenge for the top 1 position, so excited to see what y'all have got. But for now, we're going to let you go, Gunnar, and celebrate your birthday. Go play some Dota, but we'll be looking out for your stream later on tonight. So
thank you
for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.